Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Stranded Alien Dawn. I was thinking about it. I don't think there's a way we can save our two Ulfin friends here. Cassidy's almost dead. She's bleeding at a rate of 9 per hour, so she's got 4 hours left. Butch is 10 hours. I just don't see the path to being able to create that many bandages that fast and then still be able to heal them up. So Kana has reached healing 7. She's just like taking care of all the superficial stuff, but I don't think there's any way there for our friends, unfortunately. We'll have to get some new ones. It's okay, it happens. And maybe they saved our people. I was thinking about the research, and I was thinking maybe it would make sense not to be doing nearly as much as I'm doing. We still, we've researched a lot, and we still haven't implemented, everything that we've researched. So I'm thinking it might be, geez, severe heat wave. Oh, somebody pointed out that in the options, there's my graphics card, pretty cool, huh? That you can change... Yes, Imperial units, haha! Now I know how hot it is. What's the temperature? 80 degrees? That's nothing. Although it is nighttime. So, but I was thinking maybe we'll just kind of coast on the research for a bit while we get our stuff reset up here. And I think what I want to do, I'm pausing and unpausing like a maniac. I want to deconstruct our gate and the wood here. And I want to kind of build a channel that we can build flamethrowers in. So maybe move you to here. Move you to here. And then we'll leave the 3 out front. And then what I'm thinking is we extend this wall outward, and then put flamethrowers at the back so they just gun down things that come through. Cassidy's up. She has a single hour left to live, which is a little bleak. Bleeding. Who's bleeding out in 7 hours? Who's that? Was that one of our... Was that... I'm assuming that's our animal. Oh yeah, bleeding out in 7 hours. That's my bad. Bleeding out in less than an hour. I think all of our people are healed. Let's just double check. Yeah, Grayson's at 0, 0, 0, 0. All right, everybody's fine except for the animals. So, oops. Why are these antibiotics on the ground? You crazy people, put your stuff away. I swear. Now, storage. We can build a fridge. Holy, this thing is huge. What the heck? It's enormous. Was the fridge always this big? I guess we could put it right there. It takes up most of our workbench space. And we might have to expand out our house. We could build on. We still haven't finished. Yeah, one of our animals died. Makes sense. We still haven't finished the second floor. But we might need to add on a storage room or something that would be 3 out. We do have enough space, thankfully. So we could do a 3x6 and maybe just punch a door through the wall here. And then we'd put our fridge in there. We still have to build this battery first. Alright, Butch is gonna croak as well. Alright, somebody needs to butcher her. Barry. Repairing fence, that is important. Although maybe not as important as I thought it was back when we were not gonna have our animals die on us. How is this going? Yeah, we don't have anything in stock. Do we have any... Oh, it takes leather, it takes all the fabrics. I was wondering where we even got cotton from. I'm not sure if I know, because I thought it was from bushes. A pink guy. You're the same animal. But you're just a different color for some reason. Like, I'm looking around and I'm not... Ooh! That's so far away. Got some mushrooms hiding out here. Orange mushrooms. I remember the orange mushrooms from the tutorial, but I do not recall what they did. Smoke leaf. Aha! There's a red plant that's relatively close, I think? Wait, where's our base? Oh, it's all the way over here. Never mind. Still repairing fence. There are many Ulfen still around. Maybe not many, but some. We could consider trying to tame the Draka as well, because the Draka, surprisingly, gives you red meat, which I wanted instead of bug meat. So maybe we'll tame a Draka. Maybe they're a little tougher. I'm not sure. We'll think about it. Butch and Cassidy, we hardly knew you. We're constructing wall. Whose job is it to butcher? Well, Butch died as well. All right, we gotta look at this. Management, activities, hunting. Does that count? Hunters. Oh, I bet it's ranchers. No, that's taming, leading, feeding, training. Oh, that is butchery. Okay. So, I guess that's gonna be... That kind of makes sense. Lara's job is primarily planting, ranching, harvest, hunting. And then we got our constructors and our crafters. Yeah. And then Kana, like, is primarily doctor. Oh, I remember why I set this up. Is she's supposed to heal no matter what. And then all of her other stuff is about constructing and crafting and cooking. I guess I should probably turn her construction to level 3. Because, like, we want her primarily to be the cook and the crafter. But if she's spending a lot of time constructing, that's going to slow things down. So let's change these to 4. And then these to 5. Well, now she's sleeping. We've researched freezers, though. Battery construction is fantastic. Wind turbine? We still don't have enough alloys. What do we use our alloys on? I mean, we did on the battery for sure. Hasn't been a thunderstorm for a while. So the fridge is a 3x1. Is the freezer similarly sized? It is. It's identical. It takes a hell of a lot more metal, though. Did you see that? Wild. I think when we get the appropriate amount of alloys, though, we can probably just make the windmill work for us. Oh, we've rebuilt the wall, or deconstructed the wall. If we can make the... See, this is kind of what I was thinking, is you would have a double flamethrower set up here, and they just roast anybody who got trapped in the... on the way in. But the thing is, you gotta make sure they're not cutting off... they're not gonna hit your fence like that. So we'd want to set it up like here, and here. And then our defense, we can build more poles here. And I'm thinking you want to build it like yay. And then across and over. And then we'll put the fence gate right in the front. And then they'll either get caught up on these snares like we were hoping, or they'll come rushing in, get caught in these traps, and then just get absolutely destroyed. That's the theory. These guys don't need flamethrowers, right? Or they don't need electricity, they just happen. I think. You got injured? How'd you get injured? Oh, she got Oh, she got a chemical burn from the antibiotics. Why were you taking antibiotics? Just for fun? Do you have a drug habit that I don't know about? Is this something I should be concerned about, Lara? How's your stuff coming? All right, spaceship, space jacket and shirt are a little beat up. Everybody's stuff is kind of beat up. Oh, and Krista's jacket is gone entirely. Well, in that case, do we have our tailoring bench in here? Workbench. I don't know if we ever, I thought I had queued a tailoring bench at one point, but I don't see it in here, so maybe it vanished. Production. Tailor bench. It makes more sense to do it out of wood, because it's hard to get our hands on alloys. Everybody's sleeping, so let's go ahead and fast forward through the evening. Queue up some more wood to cut. Lots of 30 trees in here. We cut all these down, that'll give us the wood we need to finish our house. Or at least finish the first part of our house. We still need to build the rest of the bedrooms and whatnot. Everybody's eating. Playing darts. He's stretching like a, you know, it's good to stretch. Cave dweller. I think that's because there's no light in there. But I would like to get lights going as soon as we figure out our energy construction. Or, not construction, but our energy production. Reached cooking 3! Fantastic. Like, wood power pole. So we would like you to be as close to... Where are you connected to on the inside of the house? You seen this? There's like a wire connecting away from the battery. Like right here. What is it connected to? Is it connected to the stove? I'm not sure. You seeing that wire? I'm not crazy, right? Like right there, this one shooting off into the distance. I'm not sure what that is. But I was thinking, we want it to connect to the battery, we want it to connect to this lightning rod. So let's put it in a place where it's still connected to the battery. So like here. And then we need it to like eventually extend over this way because we'd like to build those floodlights. But for now, we'll just leave it right there. Who's our wood getter? Is that also Lara? Harvest? No, that's from farming. Cut. Yeah. Solar eclipse. That's fine. Grayson, you could be a cutter too. Like, make that a 2. Yeah, Lara's hacking down the forest. Great. Yeah, a lot of people get in Cave Dweller because we have no lights in the house. But we will get lights in the house. About to rot away. Well, we can't do much about that. We have over 1,000 food, so, like, I'm not super worried about it. Hot drinks. We got tea going. We've got meat soup. That's probably a good thing to do. Just to have, like, meat available. Ooh, meat pie. Takes chew root and raw red meat, or butt melon pie is grain and buttermelon. Well, that's a fun one. Maybe, like, 1. And then 1 of you. Like Krista's gonna be, yeah, I think Krista's our cook. Somebody's gonna be cooking forever. We almost have a house. We have 1 tile that's missing. Oh, nope, the roof's not done. It's almost queued up though, which is exciting. Transporting the wood. There you go, Lara. Just walking around, dropping wood everywhere. And he's constructing the roof. Fantastic. well, soon we will be able to build bedrooms, and everybody will be happy. That may not be true. This seems like an important thing to do, though. Still working on enough alloys for the stuff we have queued up. We have salvage in progress, so that's a good thing. Going to sleep. And I think once we have bedrooms built, we won't have to worry about earplugs anymore, I don't think. Because you'll have different rooms. Unless somebody's like really loud, stomping around or something. So the way I was thinking about this is we'd do a little 3x3 for everybody. Not scrap metal. We don't have enough metal to make that a thing. But I was also hoping, like, as we not delete it, but as we finish up what we're building in the house and people move in here, they wouldn't need this structure anymore. Let's explore. Researching the long-distance travel will allow you to build a hot air balloon and send survivors to explore faraway points of interest. It will require liquid fuel and some food. You could discover resources, help a fellow crash lander, or get tangled in some weird adventure. All right, I like the idea. But for now, we need to get our stuff sorted first before we go saving other people, right? But this is my idea for the house, right? We got door, well, we definitely want door, actual door. You could do metal bars, you could trap them. Or not trap them, you just like put them in jail. But this is my idea for the bedroom situation. And then we would like everybody at least to have one window. Tall window? Those are made out of metal. Provides room ventilation and lighting while open. Room ventilation and lighting while open. Is there a downside to doing a small window over a large window? I'm not sure. But let's do it like this. I should have hit shift, not double doorway. Would be. And then, oh, I botched it. There. And then cancel this one. There we go. That looks nice. And then, obviously, we'll need to do furniture. Bed, wood bed. Because synthetics. We have cloth. I don't know where I got cloth from, which is troubling, because if we run out, where do I get more? I don't know. It might have come from the ship, honestly, but that seems not right. But maybe, I don't know. Like, giant's grass is just like, what does that even get you? Hay. We don't need hay. Are you anything? Bright-leafed plant. Oh, I bet you're like a cotton ball. Observe. That seems important. Because then we can start growing cotton, and we'll have access to cloth. It'll be grand. Quick meal, food variety, everybody's having a great time. Disconnected? Why are you disconnected? Oh, it's because you're not on the same circuit, right? One. Unless you don't count as a power source. Not connected to a power consumer. Distributes the absorbed energy to all batteries on the grid. Oh, duh, because I was like, why aren't you connected to each other? It's because we don't have a pole yet. We'll get there eventually. Plants are all growing in. It's looking real nice. The blade grass field. Fruit bush. Krista's going to observe the plant. Please don't get eaten while you're out there. Look at all these crazy animals. Humming fly? The species is untamable. Too primitive. Cooking. Transporting cloth. Constructing roof. Is the roof done yet? It's about half done. There he goes. Oh man, he's gotta build one square at a time. It'd take him all day to... even probably multiple days to to finish the roof. I guess building a roof is kind of an intense activity. I've never done it. Has anybody built a roof here? Bueller. Got logs on the ground. Good to make use of those, because I don't know if they deteriorate over time or if they just kind of sit there. It's a little unfortunate. We should probably keep empty, because otherwise she's just gonna start not start, but keep yeeting stuff. We have so much food. Yeah, I think the next thing I would like to do after we get the windmill built is I would love to get either the freeze. I'm kind of leaning towards freezer. I don't know what the downside of freezer is, honestly. Like, if we look at storage here, stores raw food and cooked meals at low temperatures, slows down resource decay. And this one stores raw food and cooked meals at a frozen state. I guess it's just I gotcha. So it takes more electronics and more metal alloys. So it's preferred to stay frozen, but we don't have electronics anymore. Did they get put in? I thought we had electronics. Might have gotten stuck in our lightning rod, honestly. Oh, you know what? It probably went to our battery, now that I think about it. So we'll build the fridge. If we get more electronics from our salvaging operations, I would like to shift to that. Constructing flamethrower is fantastic. Harvesting. Where's our two? Are you still observing this plant over here? You are. You're almost done, though. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Cloth blossom. I remember that one from the tutorial. Non-edibles. Cloth blossom seems important. I think we should do a full 4x4 of the cloth blossom. You get 16 plants, just like the corn. Seems very good. You guys are you're making me nervous with how close you're getting to things here. Still haven't finished the construction of this guy, though. But we have set up one of our flamethrowers, which is pretty dope. I hope you guys don't just, like, wander in here and get yourself torched. Reach construction 5. Fantastic. He's just hacking together the walls. Good news. Is anybody operating this? I wonder what melting is under. Probably crafting? No. Construction? That seems wrong. Harvest, cut, ranch, plant, scavenge, mining, cooking, crafting. I was like, is it under cooking? Because salvaging seems like somewhat related. It's not tailoring, it's not assembling. Well, what on earth? Maybe it's just interaction? Like, it could be under delivery. I'm actually not sure what this goes under. About to rot away. Well, there's not much we can do about it. Limit reached. We should change this to forever. Forever. Because, like, we don't want you to stop. Ever. Because the scrap is not as useful as the alloys that come from it. And I think it's just... Is it just 10 scrap? Yeah, 10 scrap makes metal alloys. It's just time. So I don't see a reason to not. Still waiting on wood. So I think once Lara finishes the farming orders out here, we'll be able to hack down the rest of these trees and then get people to work. So yeah, the thing I was thinking about was kind of taking off of these research opportunities, because a lot of this stuff we're getting into is like, except for maybe like the resource stuff over here, that does seem kind of like smaller resource times. These are getting into like multi-day resource things or research things, and spending that much time on research is taking out like a 25% of our workforce. So I think until we get the base set up more in a permanent fashion that we're happier with, I think we'd like to finish the armor that she's working on and then pivot to getting the base more set up. Because we haven't even finished our tailoring bench, and people's clothing is starting to fall apart. So I think we'll let Krista finish up the armor research, and then we'll kind of put her more to work on like more concrete stuff. So we have her under harvesting, ranching, planting. Apparently she's no good at cooking or cutting, but Kana is. Kana's actually kind of like a jack of all trades here. She's got a 3 in like a lot of stuff. 6 in crafting. She should be like our primary crafter. Why did I put Grayson on 1? Kana's our primary crafter. Definitely lower delivery, definitely lower research. And then her cut should be much higher. Like if she's not crafting or tailoring or assembling, she should be cooking. Yeah, her or Krista should be cooking. And then she can, I guess she should then go cut. All right, synthetic armor is done. All right, we're not gonna queue up any more research for now. The plan is to get the base in a more set up spot. Like I want to get this flamethrower done. I gotta finish my gate. I'd like to get the floodlights going, so if the bugs attack us during the night, we have a better chance to shoot them. Maybe even set up like a few more. Like basically, I don't think there's a downside to having traps. So maybe we drop off even more here, just like 2 right in the front, like just as you come into the gateway. We'll see. All right, how's this going? Eating. I was just like mesmerized by how fast Laura's planting. Grain cob field. Did we need this much grain cob? Why did we do this? I can't remember why I did this. Was that supposed to be for the animals? I'm not sure. Maybe that was for oil production, which we haven't built, I don't think. Like if I look at, yeah, we have an oil press. We just haven't queued it up. Whoa! Ah, we got an achievement called pillow filler. Ah, you have to access it from the side. I almost think tucking it back in the corner here is a good idea. That was the weirdest sounding thunderstorm I've ever heard. Good news though. New weapon, short bow. How long has that been around? Oh, short bow's not done yet. Transporting bow. Transporting grain. Equip bow. Alright, we're doing good. Alright, now they're emptying the thing. Everybody's soaking wet. Still harvesting. Oh, great. Our furnace is rolling. So we should be able to get the metal we need for our last flamethrower over here. Everybody is soaking wet. Yeah, the next thing is to get the wood all cleared up so then we can finish the house. And then I think the roof is done. The roof is done, so at least nobody's getting rained on over here. Or when you're in the house anyway. But then we'd like to finish the tailor thing. We'd like to finish the oil press. And then we gotta finish the bedrooms upstairs. But once we do that, we can delete this whole setup out here. I don't think we really need the campfire, right? It's just used for cooking quick meals. It doesn't really do anything. We could probably deconstruct it now. Although it's honestly, it's good for keeping them warm because they're still sleeping outside. Disconnected device, still battery. Thunderstorm is happening. I think it's just wrapped up, so it should be fine. Yep. And we got all the wood. Transporting wood. Good job, Lara. She's so strong. Look at her go. Carrying that log. Krista is dead tired. I haven't had a bug attack in a while, which is a little concerning. Grayson's out here cutting wood. Yeah, the fact that we haven't seen bugs in a while, yeah, like, I have to imagine it's coming eventually. But for now, we're okay. And the base is coming together. I'm pretty pleased with this. The house is almost done. The entryway will be a lot more defensible shortly, and then we'll start working on the power production. That'll be the next big thing. Getting a fridge set up in here, pivoting to electric power, getting lights set up. That'll be good. And then maybe we can go out and re-tame some new creatures to replace Butch and Cassidy. Rest their souls. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Stranded Alien Dawn or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.